Hi, Cancer. Hi, this video is for Cancer Rising, Cancer Sun, and Cancer Moon. This is Lateesha Bynum Hinton, Astrologer, Numerologist, and I am here with your weekly horoscope for July 29th through August the 4th. And we are starting out the week with some challenging energies, the same challenging energies that we had last week, and that is with the Sun, which is in Leo, squaring Uranus, which is in Taurus, and then Uranus is squaring Mars and in Aquarius, and the Sun is in an opposition with Mars. Okay, so for you are experiencing these energies, Cancer, in your second house. The Sun is in Leo in your second house. Uranus is in your 11th house. And Mars is in your 8th house. Okay, so for you are experiencing these challenging energies in the area of finance, for your income, also the resources that other people bring to you. Okay, these are challenging energies there that are opposing each other. And then Uranus being in the 11th house, this has to do with other people, organizations that you are a part of, groups that you are a part of. So the challenge that you are feeling, the frustration that you are feeling, relates to what the groups that you are in are bringing to you. You know, you are questioning, are you being a part of this group? Is it benefiting you financially? Is it taking from you? Do you need to change the people that you associate with? So these are the questions that you are asking yourself. And then with the opposition to the Sun and Mars in your in your second and eighth, your 8th house is about other people's resources. So perhaps you feel that other people are not helping you like you feel that they should. You feel perhaps that they could do more, or they are hindering you or blocking you from some finances that you feel you are owed. If not that, you could be due a tax refund or a loan. And then there is some frustration that you are meeting up with, some angst. Maybe somebody is being aggressive towards you, but perhaps you are being aggressive towards them because it's in opposition. So it could be a mirror, what you may be mirroring what you are seeing, and vice versa. Okay, so with that, these challenges are coming up to ask you, are you being too dependent on other people for your income? Are you not putting forth your efforts, your own independence to bring in more income for yourself? Okay, and then with Uranus being involved in the frustration, he is bringing in quick changes in the groups that you are in, so that perhaps it will move you forward. Move you forward in this area so that you can get unstuck. All right. So that's what this particular frustration is about. And then on Monday, July the 30th, we have Jupiter trine Neptune. A trine is a really good aspect. So Jupiter is in Scorpio, and we have Scorpio in your third house of communication. So we have Jupiter trining Neptune, and Neptune is in your ninth house. So with Jupiter trining Neptune, there is beautiful communication that you are experiencing with your siblings, with your professors, with other people that you are working with, as far as anything having to do with education. If you are wondering what I'm looking down at, I have a chart that I have drawn out with the placements for you, Cancer. And each one, I've drawn out one for each sign. So you can see, it looks backwards, but so you can see where the placements are. And so I'm looking at this as I go along with the transits for the week, in case you were wondering what I'm looking down at. Okay, and then so the ninth house has to do with higher education. It has to do with legal matters, legal issues, the courts. It has to do with immigration. It has to do with religion. So there is good communication here for you in these areas. Also, Venus is here in your third house. So with that, this brings in a nice conversation between you and the people, anyone that you are communicating with. Okay, so all right, so we have also on that same day, we have the moon in conjunction with the sun. So the moon is in Pisces, and again, that is in your ninth house of higher education. Long distance travel also is found in the ninth house, and there is an in conjunction, which means that there is a these two planets don't understand each other, and that's the sun and the moon. The sun is in Leo, and Leo is in your second house. So there may be some miscommunication regarding maybe some legal issues, maybe about the amount of money that you should be paying the attorney. There may be some misunderstanding about that. There may be some misunderstanding between you perhaps in an institution of higher learning, where you thought that you were supposed to pay one amount, and then they come and say, no, you owe this amount of money. Long distance travel, same thing. You know, you were expecting to pay $2,000 for the trip overseas, or a trip a long distance away, even in your same country, but from a long distance, traveling a long distance, and the amount of money was more than you had anticipated that you would be paying. Okay, so that's something to look out for. All right, and then on Tuesday, July the 31st, we have the planet Saturn in Capricorn in a trine, which is a good aspect, to Uranus, which is in Taurus. Okay, so for you, Cancer, Uranus is in your 11th house of groups and organizations that you may be a part of, and also accolades that you could receive, celebration, awards. It's in that house. And then Saturn is in Capricorn, and so for you, that is your 7th house of partnership. So with Uranus coming in communication with your partnerships, this is romantic partners or business partners. Uranus is all about sudden change. Okay, so for you and your partner, there could be a sudden change in the groups that you are a part of, an organization. You may decide that you don't want to be there, or the organization may close, may move to another location, and it affects you. It could be any type of change. There could be a change in the leadership within the groups that you and your partner are a part of, or perhaps your partner receives a promotion, receives some accolades, receives an award. Perhaps your partner is one who is promoted and is in media. You know, he all of a sudden is on TV and everybody sees him. Okay, so this is something that could come in with this energy here. All right, then we have Venus opposite the moon in Virgo, and this is still on July the 31st. So with Venus in opposition of the moon, Venus is in Virgo, and the moon is in Pisces. So Venus is in your 3rd house of communication, and the moon is in your 9th house. So with Venus and the moon, we're talking about the two feminine energies here. So for Venus you may be feeling that the communication with your mother is challenging right now. Your mother may be trying to teach you something that you really don't want to hear, that you feel you don't really need. Communication with your siblings and your mother, there may be a challenge there that comes up. Okay. So then we move on to Wednesday, August the 1st. We have Mercury in conjunction with Pluto. And in conjunction, again, means that the two planets are not speaking to each other very clearly. All right, there's a miscommunication between them. We have Mercury in Leo, and we have Pluto in Capricorn. So Mercury is in your second house of communication, and Mercury is retrograde right now. Mercury has been retrograde since July the 26th. So, and he will be retrograde through August the 18th. So with Mercury being retrograde and talking to Pluto, and Pluto is in your seventh house of partnership. This is romantic partner. This is business partnership. So you may find in your business partnerships that there are power struggles, as Pluto rules power. There may be power struggles between you and a business partner, and there may be miscommunication, and someone is trying to dominate the other person. Maybe your partner is trying to dominate you, rule over you, maybe rule over your income. Maybe that's the type of thing that may happen for you here. And then we have Moon sextile Mars. So Moon and Mars in conversation is a really good aspect here. We have the Moon in Aries and Mars in Aquarius. And for you, this is affecting you in your 8th house and your 8th and your 10th houses. So your 10th house is your reputation in the world, and your 8th house is about hidden things. So with the moon in the hidden place, the moon in the place of your worldly recognition, and then Mars is in the hidden place in your chart. So for you, this could have a communication, something coming out between you and your mother, something that was hidden, something that needed to have been said. You and your mother being able to work together on a particular project, something to do maybe with resources, something to do maybe with taxes. You and your mother perhaps could work together on that. Maybe she could help you with that. All right, help you get loans or help you get funding, and you could work together and help cause it to come about. All right. Then on Thursday, August the 2nd, we have the moon in conjunction with Jupiter, and so this is a challenging aspect. And the moon in conjunct Jupiter, the moon is in Aries and Jupiter is in Scorpio. And for you, this is coming in to your 5th house. Scorpio is in your 5th house, and Aries is in your 10th house. So between the moon and Jupiter, there may be an over expectation within you about your creativity and what you can accomplish. Maybe you're not giving yourself enough time to create what you need to put out to the world. Maybe you overjump the gun. You feel really comfortable about your product and you're ready to bring it to the world. You're an entrepreneur, you're an inventor. You've created something and you're ready to bring it out to the public. You've created a website, you're ready to bring it out to the public, but perhaps all of the work has not been done, and when you put it out, you realize that perhaps there was more work that you needed to have done on it to make it better, for a better reception. Okay, so this is a way that this could show up here. Okay, and then on Friday, August the 3rd, we have Venus in Virgo and in conjunction with the moon in Aries. All right, so with the Venus, Venus is in your 3rd house of communication, and the moon in Aries is in your 10th house. Okay, so this is this feeling that you are not receiving the love, and again, probably the reception is similar to, it could be a product of what happened on August the 2nd, Thursday, August the 2nd, and then you're not feeling the love, you're not feeling the reception, you're not feeling comfortable with who you are and the way you're represented in the world. Okay, so that's coming in here on the 3rd. There may be also some miscommunication or feeling like you're not loved from your siblings, and it's very public. Maybe this is something that has come out on, you know, Instagram or something, and you're not feeling loved, and even your mom may be involved, where you're not feeling you're receiving the nurturing that you would like from your mom publicly. Okay, and then on Saturday, August the 4th, we have Pluto trine the moon. So we have Pluto in Capricorn, and trine is a good aspect, and the moon is in Taurus. So Pluto for you is in your 7th house of relationship, and then Taurus is in your 11th house of groups and organizations that you are a part of. So this is a good time for you to feel empowered by the groups that you are a part of, to feel accepted by the partnership that you have with them. Even if you are in business and you have a business partner, the groups that you are a part of together, you and your partner, they empower you, they make you feel welcome, they make you feel that you can be your best self and do what it is that you need to do. Okay, and then on the same day, Saturday, August 4th, we have a square between the sun and the moon. The sun is in Leo and the moon is in Taurus. So for you, the sun is in your 2nd house, and then Taurus is in your 11th house. So there, the square represents a frustration that you have. So there for you is a frustration. It could be about your money that you are given to a group, or you may feel that the group is not advancing you. You may feel that the group is holding you back. The group is not helping your self-esteem. The group may be making you feel not your best. Okay, so this is something that could show up here. And I also wanted to mention, for the day before, on August the 4th, with the Venus in conjunct moon, with the moon in Aries, this could be a female boss that you have, and you feel that she does not understand you and does not make you feel heard in your communication with her. She makes you feel devalued. Okay, and when you talk to her, you're just not on the same wavelength. Okay, so I do want to mention that. And so thank you for listening, Cancer. My name again is Lateesha Bynum Hinton. You can find me at LateeshaBynumHinton.com. If you would like to have a reading with me, I would love to help you with that. And please like and subscribe to my channel and share. And thank you again. Remember, no matter what is happening, the universe is conspiring to bless you. All right, thank you.